Hi, welcome back to my channel. I think the line that I want to say is, get ready for a wild ride. What am I talking about? I'm talking about The Breakdown by Arianne Richmonde. So why don't we start off with the blurb. It says, one day she had the perfect life. The next it was gone. I stand at the very edge of the cliff face, looking at the roaring ocean below my feet. I'm in no danger. In fact, my husband and his sister talk just feet away from me, watching my every move. Behind them sits a place my husband refers to as our summer house. Apparently, it's my favorite place in the world, not that I can remember. Since the car accident, I struggle to remember a lot of important things in my life, like giving birth to my daughter Violet just days after the crash, or how perfect my marriage is. As I stare at the huge expanse of blue before me, I have a flashback to the crash, a detail so small that it might seem insignificant to some, but to me it's everything. So why is it so different to what everyone around me is telling me? Beads of sweat gather on my neck. If my memory is true, my life and my children's lives could be in danger. What really happened the day of the accident? And is there anyone left who I can trust? Readers who enjoyed Gone Girl, The Wife Between Us, and Mark Edwards' Here to Stay will love this unputdownable thriller from USA Today bestselling author Arianne Richmonde. The Breakdown will have you hooked. So, like I said, a wild ride. You have Celeste, okay? She was a pregnant mother who got into a car accident. And when she got into the car accident, her daughter Lizzie was in the back seat. Lizzie was fine. Celeste was fairly okay, except the fact that she delivered her daughter Violet, due to the accident. But physically, Celeste is okay, but mentally not so okay. In fact, she has a complete loss of memory with only itsy bitsy flashbacks of certain things, but other than that, she has a memory loss. Now, she lives in a beautiful island home. Not lives, but their summer house is a beautiful island home in Maine. And it should be idyllic. It should have been an idyllic vacation or an idyllic time for her family, but it's nothing like that at all. As a matter of fact, in this story, we have Celeste and her memory issues in the fact that she has two children, okay? She has Lizzie and she has Liam, but now she has the new baby. But then we have somebody named Jane who gets hired as a part-time nanny or au pair. And Jane came all the way from the UK, and she's not even sure why she's accepted the job. And then when she gets there, she finds out that the job doesn't really require a lot of her. Something like just 3 hours a day, keeping the kids out of their mother's hair. That's it. That's all her job requires. But Jane knows that things aren't quite right. What's going on in this beautiful summer house? Well, what you have is a psychological thriller that will, like I said, take you on a wild ride. You have Jane, when she gets there, the first thing happens is something happens to the baby Violet. A week later, Lizzie goes missing. And then Liam. So what's going on? What did Jane walk into? And then you have Celeste, who is grasping for her memory. She's reaching for her memory to come back. And then you wonder, I'm treading the line of a spoiler, because the term gaslighting comes to mind when it comes to Celeste and her memory. Is her memory truly gone, or is her memory mixed up with other things? Then you have her husband, and now all of a sudden his sister is staying with them. And then they hire a full-time nurse to take care of Celeste while she is trying to recover her memory. So you have all of these people in this house, and then you have these missing children. And I don't know what to tell you, because I don't want to give you any spoilers. 0 spoilers come from Robin. I will not do that. But try to figure out what's going on. And if you do, I would love to know if you read this book and you figure it out before it's revealed. And I'd also like to know what people think of the conclusion, because the conclusion rocked me, okay? Now, as the story is delivered, it's not just giving us Celeste's point of view, but it gives us Jane's point of view and others. And when you get into the meat of this book, you're going to find that there's a lot of twists and turns as to what's going on. My concern was, if something was happening to the children, I didn't want to read anything that would trigger me, but don't worry about that. Just think that it's a psychological thriller that needs unraveling, and it comes to an incredibly shocking conclusion. And that is The Breakdown by Arianne Richmonde. You see that cover? Yeah, that's it right there. So I will get this review posted. It came out April 11th. Today's the 13th, so it's available on Amazon, and I'm always going to try to let you know where you can get the book. And if you have a Kindle Unlimited subscription, then the book is free for you. So go ahead and get this one. Let me know what you think. Bye-bye.